So to continue, pressure is the balance between volume, which is cardiac output, and systemic vascular resistance. When there is a compromise, when the volume decreases, your cardiac output drops. Volume contains hemoglobin. Hemoglobin transports oxygen. Because you have low oxygen as a result of low volume, the patient will have low tissue perfusion. Vital organs are going to suffer. What are those vital organs? 1, heart, lungs, brain, kidney, and of course skin will be the non-vital organ. They're going to suffer because there's no oxygenation going in. So low volume, what's going to happen to the SVR? Okay, that's right. SVR is going to increase. What happens when the SVR increases? When the SVR increases, the vasculature constricts. So when you have a wide vascular space, when the volume drops, the vascular space becomes narrow. That means more blood is going to be able to fit in there to try to feed the heart, the lungs, and the brain. So what happens with the heart? The heart is going to start beating fast. The heart rate is going to go up because it's less volume in there, less oxygen. So the faster it beats, it's trying to compensate. It's trying to maintain homeostasis. The body is trying to save itself. What's going to happen to the lungs? That's right. Respiration is going to go up. Why? Because inside of the reason why you're breathing in and out is to breathe in oxygen. So inside of the volume which is being transported, you have less oxygen, so your body's going to try to compensate to get that oxygen into the body. What's going to happen with the brain? You're going to have low mentation, difficulty thinking, difficulty processing, because there's not enough blood and oxygen going to the brain. So the person in shock is when there's no blood and oxygen going to any of the vital organs. When you have 3 or more vital organs compromised, 3 or more, the patient mortality rate increases. Kidney, well, you're going to have low urine output. That is right, low urine output. And of course, the skin is going to be cold, clammy. Capillary refill is going to be low. Okay? So the capillary refill is going to be more than 2 to 3, so it's going to be sluggish. So just in a nutshell, pressure is the balance. Perfusion is when there's no oxygen, low oxygen. The body then responds because there's a low volume. So what this is in a nutshell, what it looks like in hypovolemic shock. Okay? So when your body goes into shock, your heart rate increases, your lung. What happens with the digestive system? I wanted to add that in. Digestive system. Well, the number one way that you know somebody's in shock at a scene, at a road traffic scene where the person may have gotten a blunt injury, where the person may have gotten a gunshot, a stab where they're losing blood, is thirst. If your patient on the scene says, "I'm thirsty," be wary. Because remember, in the digestive system, there's no blood and oxygen, so the person is going to say, they're going to feel as if they're thirsty. They're going to ask for something to eat, something to drink. Do not give them anything to drink because they're in shock. Shock is lack of oxygen going to the vital organs.